the only person Putin is afraid of. Alexei Navalny is a bit like a Russian nesting doll. There are many layers to him. On the one hand, he's the best hope for liberal Russia. On the other hand, his views are far from liberal. He supported Russia in its conflict with Georgia. He demanded the deportation of immigrants. He called Muslims cockroaches and Georgians rodents. Who is Alexei Navalny, and what does he really stand for? 1. He is a Russian nationalist. Navalny is viewed as a Western-friendly figure, but he has a deep affinity for Russian nationalism. This has worked to his advantage in some ways. The Kremlin can't cast him as a puppet of the West. In 2006, he appealed to the Moscow City Council. He requested to hold a far-right gathering, the Russian March. In 2007, he founded a movement called the People. It aligned itself with several nationalist groups. 2. He is fiercely anti-immigrant. In a 2007 video, Navalny said,
"We have a right to be Russians in Russia."
He called for the deportation of migrants. He compared Muslim militants to cockroaches. He said they must be exterminated. In another video, Navalny dressed up as a dentist. He showed images of immigrant workers. He compared them to rotten teeth. Navalny talked about removing them. 3. He accepts the annexation of Crimea. In fact, Navalny thinks everyone else should accept it too. In 2014, he told the Ukrainians to stop kidding themselves. He was once asked if he'd return Crimea to Ukraine. Navalny delivered an infamous line.
"Is Crimea a ham sandwich or something that you can take and give it back?"
4. He never actually held office. Navalny is regarded as a prominent opposition figure, but he has never held public office. His political career began in 2000. He was a member of the liberal Yabloko party. His nationalist activities led to his expulsion. In 2013, Navalny ran for mayor of Moscow. He lost to Putin's ally, Sergei Sobyanin. In 2018, he headed the opposition party, Russia of the Future. Due to his criminal record, he couldn't run for president. 5. He supported Russia in its conflict with Georgia. In 2008, Russia invaded Georgia. Navalny suggested using cruise missiles against Georgians. He called them rodents, a Russian ethnic slur. In 2013, Navalny did apologize for using the term, but he still stood by the rest of what he said. 6. He strongly resents Putin. Navalny says that Putin's party is packed with crooks and thieves. He accuses him of sucking the blood out of Russia. According to him, this system is akin to Tsarist Russia. Navalny's organizations are banned in Russia as extremist. 7. He has been poisoned in jail. 2020 was a tough year for Navalny. He almost died after being poisoned with Novichok. He was rushed to Berlin and made a recovery. Navalny returned to Moscow in January 2021. He was immediately arrested. His supporters took to the streets in droves. Navalny's team was banned from the parliamentary elections. However, they launched a smart voting app. They urged people to vote for candidates who could topple Putin's party. The Kremlin wasn't pleased